one of the weird things about like creating content on social media, by the way, I just woke up, if you couldn't tell already, do rag, I look kind of scruffy, is especially for my content, like documentary, lifestyle, life lessons, like all that stuff, right? It's so weird doing it young because you face a lot of criticism from people that watch your content, and you just kind of have to be okay with it, because it's like you literally, I mean, first of all, people are going to comment regardless. That's just what they do. But then, along with the fact, you're remembering that you're building your life as you go. And that's kind of why you're documenting it to show, from your lowest point to your highest point. But it is so easy to let these random comments and other things get on your nerves and cause you to not want to make content anymore. And I just want to say for anybody that may be making similar content to me, where you're trying to document your life and you're just sharing the life lessons that you're learning along the way, and you just so happen to be young, you're gonna face some criticism. It's gonna happen. So before we start off this little vlog, let me put you guys onto the best form of energy. Okay, look, you know what I'm saying? They don't sponsor me yet, but Alani, can you see that in frame? Alani, hit me up, man. Like, bro, here's the thing. I have a problem, okay? I have no issue, especially now, admitting that I have a caffeine problem. But these go crazy, okay? They do. They're insane, all right? Should I be drinking it right now? I mean, it's like 2. It's like 2 p.m. I woke up late. It's like 2 p.m. I think I'm safe. I had something to eat, so I mean, like, that counts. But bro, every time. This one's actually probably the most disgusting flavor though. It's like Cosmic Stardust. There's a couple other ones that are pretty good. There's like Pink Slush. There's some crazy flavors that are pretty decent. That one was just questionable. But so I'm about to go run to the store, grab some quick little things. I'm trying to get into the habit of filming in public and like filming day-to-day things. It's a little bit harder to do, if I'm being honest. It's one thing it's the one hurdle that I'm trying to overcome as a content creator, because like I'll watch videos of people doing that and I'm like, oh man, that actually looks like, great content, because you're just shopping. You just set the tripod up, you pick some items off the shelf, put it in the cart, pick up the tripod, and they keep going. But it's like, bro, when that tripod is set up and anybody walks in that aisle, or people are just like in anywhere near you, it feels like you have like 17 cameras on you. Like, because you have eyeballs now. You have a camera and you have eyeballs. And you have eyeballs looking at that camera. And now you're just like, oh man, like, they're going to kick me out. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get into it. I really want to be able to step out my comfort zone. I've mentioned it a couple times in the past videos that like recording in public is very hard for me to do a lot of times. Even when I know I'm going to be thankful that I did it, because I get to look back and see like the footage I got, and also just add more content to my vlogs and my channel and stuff like that in general. So I'm gonna try to go do that. I'll probably only get like a couple of clips, because I'm probably definitely going to let my nerves get the best of me and just run out the store once I get my stuff. But yeah, let's go do that. So I'm almost at the store right now, and I wanted to kind of take this time to say, if you are someone who, kind of similar to what I was saying earlier, you feel like creating content, especially in public, is very hard to do, or you're just like, man, I don't know if I want to do this, or I don't know if I can do this. I want you to picture like somebody handing you a check or handing you some type of money every time you press end record, right? Even if it's like just a clip for a vlog. So like if I were to walk somewhere and I was like doing me some B-roll of me walking somewhere or filming myself in a public space, imagine if somebody handed you a check every time you press end record, right? You'd be a lot more enthusiastic and more willing to, you know what I'm saying, record in public. So in reality, if you carry that same mindset, even if you're not getting money right now, but you can eventually, right? Or even just like, just let's not even say money. Let's just say you can actually see how the video is going to turn out before you even post it, right? Like you can get to see the cinematic angles, the shots and all that. Imagine how amazing that shot's going to look when you press end record. And then also imagine you getting possibly paid for it, So I think that's the best way to overlook at it. Like I'm about to go into the store right now. I'm feeling a little nervous filming in public, but I want to get into it. I told myself I would, and I'm trying to commit to it. So just a heads up. That's what I remind myself. It's like, if I can get money off this, or if I can just get a really nice angle that I've wanted to get for a long time, it's worth it. Okay, so somehow I filmed like the entire like shopping thing in slow-mo. I don't know how I did that, but hopefully I can match up the speed in editing. But I got a couple more things to pick up, and then I'm going to head back to the house, and I'll catch you when I get there. So yeah, this has been an interesting experience to say the least. I'm not used to this filming in public stuff, but I promised I'd do it, so there you go. Alright, grocery haul complete. Okay, so I just got back from the store, and like I already said in the last clip, filming in public is still like so crazy. Like, I was setting up the tripod in my cart, right? And I'm trying to like extend it so you can actually see me in frame, which I only did for like the talking part where I kind of ended it off, the whole shopping thing. But like, as I'm adjusting the camera, there's like 3 people behind me, and obviously they're just shopping, they're just doing their thing. But the minute the camera got like to my eye level, they all turned and looked at me at once, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like I literally just got caught doing something crazy. So I just literally like turn the camera off, put the tripod down, went to another aisle that was a lot less secluded, or a lot more secluded. But overall, it was a pretty decent experience. Like I said, trying to get more out of my comfort zone. That's one thing I'm trying to use content for as well, as like a way to like leave my comfort zone while also, I guess, creating content. You know, like that's one of the main things I've always wanted to do, was leave my comfort zone and also do things that I personally enjoy, which creating content for me is not only fun, I mean, it's like it has so many opportunities in itself. So it's like the more you create content, the more opportunities you get, you know, the whole nine. But yeah, I'm gonna actually start reading the 48 Laws of Power. I don't know if I've ever like really advertised this book that much on this channel, but this is it's a pretty in-depth psychology book. It talks a lot about like manipulation tactics and stuff like that. Now obviously I'm not a manipulator, I'm not somebody who wants to use manipulation tactics, but it gives you insight to like tricks that people use on either you or the people around them, and it kind of gives you like, I guess, a little more like psychology understanding, you know, of how like certain people do things, how certain things work. And I think it's awesome to always like try to inform yourself on stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that, go through my emails, just kind of like, you know, do my normal stuff. This isn't like a really like a crazy, you know, cinematic vlog. I just want to try some new things. Basically just me trying to get back into making vlog content now that I'm back, you know, home. I'm gonna read the emails, read the book, do some little stuff, and I will catch you guys in a minute. Alright, had to do a quick little outfit change. I just filmed a short form video, which will probably be going up around today. This video probably isn't going up today, it'll probably be up tomorrow. But by the time that other video is up, why is the camera shadow so bright? By the time the other video is up, this video will probably already been posted yesterday. The one I just filmed, that I changed the outfit for. But I got some, oh no, my food. I got some dinner. I don't know if you can see it. It's like potatoes, chicken, and then carrots. I think a little bit of squash too. So it was pretty decent. And I'm currently watching Shogun right now. If you guys are at all familiar with anything like feudal Japan or like just ancient history, anything like samurais, knights, medieval stuff, I kind of am into it. I'm kind of into it. It really just depends. Because some shows like Lord of the Rings, I couldn't really get into that. But like, if I really like what I'm watching, I'll probably watch it, you know? I'm one of those people that like, I gotta really, really like find what I like. But if I do like it, I'm gonna watch it all the way through. Or at least when I start it, you know, hopefully if I get around to finishing it, I'll probably start it. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat that, watch that, and you know, we'll see what happens next. Oh. So it's just now come to my attention that like this whole angle of my room has never been seen before. If you couldn't already tell, I actually am in a basement, more importantly my mom's basement. I know, right? It's all starting to make sense now, like, oh, that's why, yeah. Another thing too, there's wallpaper. I don't know if you can even see what it is. It's like Spider-Man comic themed. It's not really wallpaper. It's actually, what do they call that? That you sew with. It's basically material. And it's kind of cool. I mean, I like Spider-Man. Hey, man, Spider-Man was one of my favorite superheroes growing up as a kid. But it's a little childish, I will admit. You know I'm still technically in that age range where it's like having wall decor. I mean, you can really do whatever you want to do. Listen, you're a grown adult, you pay bills, you can do whatever you want to do. But for me personally, I would like my walls to kind of match, that very normal and not as childish looking wall. But it is what it is. Now, the main reason I even bring that up is because this type of environment is so easy to kind of not inspire you to make content. At least I think it kind of does. I don't know. Maybe some people really like it. Some people really don't care as much. I personally kind of do. I've always been someone that's been very particular about that. But at the same time, I'm starting to learn to just not care and create content regardless about what my actual lifestyle looks like. As long as I have it somewhat organized and can find a way to present it in the best way, who really cares, right? But I also use this kind of makeshift room slash studio as like motivation, because I think about where I want to actually make my videos at and where I actually want to live at once I move out. And it's honestly like being able to look back and being able to say, man, I was making my videos in my mama's basement. It was hot. The lighting was terrible, but I was still putting in that work. And now that I'm in my, I don't know, apartment, high-rise, house, whatever, I move out, I can like reflect on that and look at the hard times and the struggles I went through. Now, am I necessarily struggling? No, okay? Because I still have a good amount of the rent paid by someone else. And in my personal opinion, I think you're still good, right? You're not really struggling. Struggling is like if I was living like this and I couldn't even afford this and I had to literally like make ends meet every single day. I'm going to lay down in that bed and we'll pick this up tomorrow. So it is officially like, I believe 8. It's basically 8 o'clock right now. So I have some cereal, a little Cliff Bar, pretty decent. And I'm actually about to watch a little bit of Shogun, the show I was watching yesterday. If you don't know, I think I already talked about it. But I'm also going to be going to the gym today because my friend said he's on the way here. And he lives a little bit farther out. So that's, I got a little bit of time, a little bit of spare time to catch up with stuff. So I'm going to eat this, watch a little bit of this, and then when he gets here, we'll be going to the gym. So that'll be fun. That's a little great addition to add to the vlog. So yeah, I'm excited. When it comes to like stuff like retirement, I honestly feel like if you can find something that you really enjoy doing, like let's say for me, content, if you really like literally just you feel like there's so much of your life you want to document and record, you literally it wouldn't be like you're really retired. It feels like you're just doing the same thing that you've been doing pre-retirement or something that you've been doing for a minute. But it's just like now you don't have to do it so much for the money because obviously you're retired, so now you can just literally basically just document your life. But obviously like doing it to make money is one of the biggest things I think a lot of people would love to make like their actual life. Like I document my life on camera and people get to watch me do anything I want to do realistically. I mean, I'm not gonna say like it's cool to not clock into a job. Obviously we all want to not be able to clock into a job, but it's like you gotta understand the what comes with that, having to always work and create your own schedule and abide by that schedule because you're no longer listening to a boss, which it sounds cool until you gotta start waking up at like 6 in the morning to get everything done. And it's not like, oh well, I don't know how long I gotta work today because my paycheck varies and how people like my content. So there's certain things to it, but I think once you finally get used to it, you'll appreciate the switch. The amount of people that have changed their lives. There's that, I don't know what her actual name is, but the girl that said Hak 12, whatever she said. Bro, she said like 2 words on a random interview, and now she's set for life, has a manager and everything. If that's not proof, you need to just start doing stuff and find out what works. I don't know what is, man. People out here saying 2 words, and now they're just set for life. Meanwhile, you gotta wake up and go to that job that you hate. It's like, you could hate on it and be like, oh, that's not realistic, or oh, You know, she got lucky, this, that, that, third. Why don't you try something, man? Why don't you try something? Make something happen. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about you. But, yeah, it's crazy. This world we live in is insane. I think you need to just capitalize on any quote-unquote unrealistic opportunity you can. Because it's only becoming more realistic the way I see it. And if you do not hop on the trend, you will fall behind it.
Yo, it's G Pod on MD Style Stream. He finna put my link. He finna put my link in the video. Trust, for sure shit. But y'all finna see him work out for real, dog. He gonna do that, right?
Yeah, man, I got you.
But anyway, so he finna do an ad workout. But I'm finna get the W cameraman skills for him. So go ahead, Miles. Showcase to the world what you can really do. Winner gets $100,000. Looks like he lost. Oh well, he skipped out on it. Maybe next time.
So it is pretty much 10 p.m. right now. We're pretty much like done with the day entirely. I got back home from the gym around like 12, I think it was. And obviously, it's been a couple hours since, you know, me coming home from the gym. But I was working on some stuff. I didn't really want to record it because like I was just trying to work on it and get it done. And then I kind of got comfortable and you know how it goes. But I am ending the video off here. So if you guys did watch this video all the way through, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you continue to support me and my content for as long as I make it. And hope you guys have a good day. And I will catch you in the next one.